Welcome back to the Born Blondes podcast. I'm Aubrie.
And I'm Randa. Happy Monday. I am so sad it's no longer spooky season.
Me too. But we
have
hope
the
you
pink
enjoyed.
back. Yeah, we do. We hope that you enjoed spooky season as much as we did. I loved it.
I did too.
It was so much
I already have
fun.
ideas for next year.
You do?
I do.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for that
It's
too.
like my favorite time of year.
100%. The Burr months are like my favorite time of year. It's
know.
always a good time.
I don't know about burr because normally it is burr.
It is. It usually.
The wind starts hurting my face.
But that's also why I live in a state where the wind hurts my face because
Absolutely.
I couldn't live anywhere else.
No hurricanes. Like we had
Spiders.
one earthquake.
We did?
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I?
It was back in I think 2014 or 2015 when it happened.
Oh, that's my child. You're welcome if you can hear that. He's supposed to be napping.
Was he sleeping or I don't know. Anyway,
Currently, he was just sitting up, but now it looks like he's laying down. Anyway, if you hear him, he's fine. He's fighting a nap yet again. Also, if you can hear some blowing, someone is like blowing leaves outside. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Blowing.
anyway, we come today prepared with some astrology because we had one of our listeners who needed some advice.
Yes, this goes out to Audrey. This episode is all for you, girlfriend. Hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
Also, thanks for the topic idea. We needed something coming off of spooky season, so I thought this was great. Or we thought this was perfect
absolutely.
for it. So,
I kind of did all the research and whatnot.
Aubrie is a little bit more, I guess, in tune when it comes to that type of thing. I would love to be. I've always wanted to go to like school for astrology. I just never have. So Aubrie kind of took the reins on this one.
I can't say I've been super into it, but I've heard a lot about it. Like, I can't say that I've done my own personal research, but it's also been a lot more within the past, I'd say 2-3 years that I've started getting into it more and learning about it more. There's still a ton that I have no idea about.
There's so much out there. It's insane.
Yeah.
I just think anything like space related, and I think like the planets are really cool, like the constellations.
Absolutely.
Like all of that is just so fascinating. So like I'm ready to see how it all aligns.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right, let's get into it.
So, as I was saying, I kind of did research, I did do research. Typically, I kind of put it into my own words, but with this one, I very much copied and pasted. I'm going to try and do my best with giving all the sites that I went to. Google was my friend with this one.
Yes.
So, I started with your sun, moon, and rising. So,
Give it to me, baby.
you were born September 6, 1994 at 8:04 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
That puts your sun in Virgo, your moon in Virgo, and your rising in Virgo.
Oh, triple Virgo. Watch out, bitches.
Your ruling planet is Mercury.
Mercury, okay.
Which is the planet of communication and intellect.
That's false.
No, that is
Intellect?
communication
Okay.
and intellect.
Is that supposed to like reflect off of me? Because that's false.
It's just your ruling planet.
Okay.
So it's
So what you're telling me is I'm supposed to be intelligent and good at communication, which I am not. Right?
We'll get
That's
into
what intellect means. Intellectual. Doesn't that?
let's get into
My
it a
point
little bit.
exactly. All right.
Virgo is an earth sign historically represented by the goddess of wheat and agriculture.
Wheat. No wonder why I can't have any wheat. Damn
funny.
fucking wheat.
An association that speaks to Virgo's deep-rooted presence in the material world. Virgos are logical, practical, systematic in their approach to life. This earth sign is a perfectionist at heart and isn't afraid to improve skills through dialect and consistent practice. Virgo rules the digestive system, which makes these earth signs especially attuned to the ingredients that make up a whole. in food and in everything else. They're
Maybe that's
hyper
why my
aware of
stomach-
every detail.
That's true. I notice when someone goes like I can notice a change through texting.
Yes.
And that's just typing. You know what I mean? Like I have this like intuition.
Absolutely. Also,
you,
this
Virgo.
all comes from allure.com.
Hey, I'm getting an Amazon package, you guys.
Ooh, what'd you order?
I have no fucking idea.
Cool.
He's just walking up to the window looking at us like, what the fuck these bitches doing?
Don't worry about it.
Mind your business, bitch.
Tune in.
Hashtag the Born Blondes.
Make a cameo. Or not a cameo. What is
that
it? Anyway. Virgo is governed by Mercury, the messenger planet of communication. Though Mercury also rules Gemini, these two signs are radically different. Gemini is about output and expression, whereas Virgo is about input and processing. A Virgo deals with information like a computer transforming even the most jumbled set of information into organized, clear concepts. Though Virgos long to be meticulous in all pursuits, they must remember that consistently changing after the ideal can be destructive when applied to self or others. Beauty exists within our imperfections, and it's important for Virgos to learn the flaws are not defects.
Interesting. Okay. Why are you staring at me like
Flaws are not defects.
that? Bitch, I ain't got no flaws. No kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
I
See how it is.
Above all else, Virgos want to help. They are
Yep.
kind, gentle, and supportive friends and lovers who use their incredible intellect and resourcefulness to problem solve.
100%.
Virgo's opposite sign is Pisces, which offers guidance through spirituality, but Virgos want to assist on a practical level.
Okay.
These earth signs are always striving to provide workable solutions and improve broken systems. Methodical, committed, and hardworking, they make excellent teachers, healers, editors, and musicians. Keep reading to find out more. Oh. Keep reading to find out more. I copied and pasted a little too much there.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I do want to say where it said that it was kind, gentle, like supportive friends.
Absolutely.
That is so true because I am such a people pleaser. And like I always bend over backwards for people just to make sure that they're like happy and like taken care of, but that I always get shit on in return. So that's clearly a Virgo in me.
So Virgos are known for, so Virgo is defined by precision, intellect, and incredible rigorous focus. The sign is recognized for its analytical minds, meticulous attention to detail, and practical approach to life. Virgos excel at whatever they put their minds to. These earth signs possess an innate ability to notice that what others might miss, making them excellent problem solvers and critical thinkers. What's more, Virgo has a natural inclination towards order and efficiency, often thriving in environments where they can bring structure and clarity. Virgos excel at managing complex tasks and producing high-quality work, whether it is a meticulously written novel, a scientific breakthrough, or a beautifully crafted piece of art. Their practicality and relatability make them thoughtful, caring, and diligent friends, lovers, and colleagues.
Yes, I would have to agree. I was just going to say something, but I'm going to pass.
Oh.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm a good lover.
Ready to talk about your weaknesses?
I mean, give it to me.
All right. So Virgo's greatest strength, their meticulous attention to detail, is also their most significant and most severe weakness. Their notorious perfectionism means they set incredibly high standards for themselves, often to an unrealistic degree.
100, oh my god, 1,000%. That's accurate. That's true. That's me.
They tend to fixate on minor flaws, putting extreme amounts of pressure on themselves to improve.
She's fucking preaching
resulting
over
in
here.
constant sense of dissatisfaction and self-doubt.
Oh my god. like you're reading my mind.
Likewise, Virgos often struggle to see the silver lining, focusing instead on what could go wrong or what needs improvement.
Oh my God.
Extremely analytical, Virgos are prone to overthinking and can get stuck on a loop of analysis paralysis. Say that 10 times.
Analysis paralysis.
Where they become so consumed by potential problems that they struggle to take action.
Bruh.
To mitigate these tendencies, Virgos should practice self-compassion. No one is... What the fuck? Throw it away. Throw it away. I don't even know what it was.
Audrey. Oh my God. I beg your finest fucking pardon. I am not going to investigate that shit. We're just going to leave that motherfucker alone. I damn near crawled out of my goddamn skin.
You damn near crawled into my lap.
Scared the shit out of me.
I don't even know what it was.
I have no idea, but something fell over there.
I'll investigate later. I'm going to blame it on the construction.
Hello. Dude, I really don't know what that was. Okay, that was... my heart is beating so fast right now. Whew, I might have grabbed a boob, too. I'm sorry.
I just like I said, you about crawled in my lap.
It scared me. Oh my God. Okay. So, don't know what that noise was. Continue.
Practice self-compassion. No one is perfect. In fact, that's the point. Our flaws make us beautiful and relatable. We must embrace our foibles. Foibles.
Foibles.
I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about your moon.
My moon.
Which is also a Virgo.
Is a full
So
moon.
the moon sign represents one's innermost feelings and subconscious tendencies contrasting with outward-facing sun signs.
Oh, perfect.
So in astrology, the moon sign reveals the inner emotion landscape of an individual. For Virgo moons, this placement denotes a meticulous and analytical approach to emotions. Virgo moon people thrive on practicality and organization, finding comfort in routines and orderliness. Their emotional expression is characterized by a desire for control and precision, often leading them to analyze feelings with a critical eye. So, what does the moon in Virgo mean? Moon in Vertigo indicates a person whose emotions are influenced by practicality, attention to detail, and design and order. They may be reserved when it comes to expressing feelings, but are reliable, conscientious, and focused on helping others in practical ways. Your rising sign shapes how you appear to others. It's the lens through which you perceive the external world, defining your outward personality and shaping the immediate impression you make on others. Virgo rising's earthly nature can be described as emotionally reserved and practical. Emotional displays are not their thing, and on the surface, they like to always appear clean, composed, and under control.
That's facts.
Virgo, a multiple
what?
Yeah. No.
Where are you? Mutable.
Thank you. Earth sign is characterized... Multiple. Mutable earth sign is characterized by this analytical nature and feels most aligned when working with or serving others. It is associated with the 6th house of work, health, and servitude, which is also why Virgo risings often work hard and prudently in order to harvest rewards in life.
It's the 6th house, and I was born on the 6th.
Is associated with the 6th house, yeah. And you were born on the 6th.
Coincidence?
You
That's
just
good.
like extra Virgo.
I'm
which is
Virgo
also,
all the way around.
It's also semi-rare that it's all 3, your moon, your sun, and your rising are in the same.
So you're saying I'm unique. So you're saying there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance. Yes.
That's kind of impressive, though. Also, I just want to point out that I think this is really cool because pretty much everything that you just described is like 100% me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure what you're going to read next about you and Audrey is probably about you and Audrey. Like, it's
Absolutely.
very... Like,
On
it's
point.
just so weird how, like, if you're a Virgo, like, we all have these same traits. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me.
Absolutely.
How does that even work? Like, that's bananas.
I very much, while doing research, straight up said I feel called out. So
Oh, boy.
let's call me out.
Yep.
So
all right, Aubrie.
June
Who are you?
27th of 1995, I was born at 9:22 p.m.
Not a.m.
Which is funny because I told Randa I was born at like 9-something a.m. Wrong, p.m. I've always been a night owl. I should have known that.
I'm a night owl, too, but apparently I was born in the morning.
You were partying all night and then said, all right.
Yeah, now I can make my appearance. Appearance, apparently.
My sun is a Cancer, my moon is a Cancer, and my rising sign is a Sagittarius.
Oh, you're almost
Sagittarius.
a triple threat.
Almost. So my ruling planet is the moon, which shapes emotional and intuitive beings. They deeply feel emotions and pick up on feelings of others.
So my ruling planet was Mercury.
Yep.
And yours is the moon.
Correct.
Okay.
I am a moon child.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that like the 1980s, like, hippie
I go out
shit?
and howl at the moon every night. No, I'm just kidding. So this is
Careful, your boyfriend might have to put an end to that.
The fuck does that mean?
I meant because, like... Because he's, like, in tune with, like, the spiritual things. I was trying to be funny, like, the werewolves and, like, stuff is kind of like vampires, and...
Okay.
It was a bad joke. We're just going to continue.
All right.
It made sense in my head, damn it.
This is again from alert.com.
Alert?
Alert.
Isn't that a magazine?
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway,
Cancer is a cardinal water sign represented by the crab. This
She is a
oceanic crustacean seamlessly weaves between the sea and shore, representing Cancer's ability to exist both in emotional and material realms. Cancers are highly intuitive, and their psychic abilities manifest in tangible spaces. This is why Cancers can effortlessly pick up on energies in the room. These crabs are highly sensitive to their environments as well as extremely self-protected. Much like their celestial animal counterpart, Cancers are shielded by hard external shells. At first, these crabs may be perceived as cold and distant, but with time, Cancer reveals their gentle nature, genuine compassion, and mystical capabilities.
that's a lot of words.
Cancer is ruled by the moon, and this celestial body represents comfort, self-care, and maternal energies. Accordingly, Cancers tend to be domestically oriented. They love to create cozy, safe spaces that serve as personal sanctuaries, then spend lots of time in them. Cancers care deeply about their families and are quick to adopt caregiver roles. But these crabs must be careful. When Cancers invest in someone emotionally, they risk blurring the lines between attentive nurturing and controlling behavior.
That is you.
Like I said, I feel called out.
That is you. Ricky can attest to that.
Well,
I say that with love.
I hope so. Cancers
do.
attract friends and lovers through their loyalty, commitment, and emotional depth. These crustaceans...
That is hilarious.
It's
I funny that you're a crab, because sometimes you can be a crab. Like, you're a bit crabby. Use a bit crabby.
I find it hilarious because at work, Ricky will call me old lady, Aubrie, honey, wife, girlfriend. And it's funny because someone called him out on it one day, and he goes, well, it just depends what kind of mood she's in.
100%. One of these days, he's going to call you a crab now, because it is fitting.
Crustacean.
My little crustacean. My little croissant.
Croissant.
That's a French-ass name, Yvonne. Can I have your number?
These crustaceans make excellent hosts and enjoy entertaining with the comfort of food and free-flowing liberations. Cancer rules the stomach, so there's nothing these crabs love more than a home-cooked meal.
Facts.
I love...
She loves to eat.
Facts.
Mine was ruling the digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
That's false. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck? Did he just quack? Quack, quack.
If you're not a fan of Cancer's attachment to the home, that may be a bit of a problem. Though these celestial crabs avoid direct conflict by walking at an angle, they can inflict a harsh pinch with their distinctive brand of passive aggressiveness.
That's funny because I can never walk in a straight line. Like, that's not me. I'm always walking like this. Like I'm always bumping into
Ricky
Mitchell.
does it too.
Dude.
I feel like that's an ADHD thing.
It's gotta be.
Because Hope does it too.
I can't just walk in a straight line these days.
It may be difficult to convince a Cancer to talk openly about what's bothering them, but if you can do
Facts.
But if you can do it without making them feel threatened, you'll build long-lasting trust.
I got you. It took us a while to learn each other, but we figured it out. You can't just approach
Only been,
them.
16 years?
Bruh. That's a long... That makes me feel so old when you say 16 years. I'm like... Because you think, like, people who are like, oh, we've been married for, like, 30-some years. Like, that's a long time. But then when you say, like, friend... I don't know. Just...
It's a long time.
Longer than, like, 3 years, I'm like...
We have now lasted longer than most marriages.
Oh, look at us. We're doing so great. We're thriving.
So,
we did this together.
What we're known for. Cancers are renowned for their empathetic nature and strong intuition, making them deeply compassionate and understanding individuals. As the first water sign of the zodiac, Cancers have an innate ability to connect with others on an emotional level, providing comfort and support in times of need.
Can I just say, I hate that it's called Cancer. Because it's, every time I hear, I think of, like, cancer. And it always has this negative, like, thing around it. And I just feel like it's this awful thing.
It's me, I'm negative.
You are negative.
I'm an awful thing.
Fucking Nancy. Negative.
Cancers are natural caregivers, always ready to offer a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on. Which is really funny because I was going through old pictures the other day and I took a screenshot of a text conversation between me and my sister. And unfortunately it was after a funeral, but she had said something along the lines of, or like, thanks for being there or whatever. And I was like, I'm glad I could be your shoulder to cry on. And she was like, well, in your case, a chest to cry on.
Facts. That is, if you know, you know. That's hilarious.
Anyway, their genuine warmth and protective instincts create a safe and inviting atmosphere for their loved ones. Known for their loyalty and devotion, Cancers... I thought you were looking at me. I was like...
No, I'm looking at my son. I think he has a toy in his crib.
Is that his fox?
No, I think it's a car. No wonder why he's not napping. He's like, oh, it's playtime in my crib.
How did he get it in there?
I don't know. Well, I guess we're just going to have to...
Do we need to pause?
No, I think it'll be fine.
Known for their loyalty and devotion, Cancers form deep, lasting bonds with those they care about, often putting the needs of others before their own. Facts. Cancers' emotional intelligence and creative talents
she is not.
allow them to express their feelings through art, music, and vibrant storytelling. Thank you.
I'm so kidding. That's actually funny because you played music in high school. And you're pretty decent at telling a story.
Well, thank you.
I feel like I suck at telling stories.
I don't think that's true.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Just compliments all around.
Yes. It's kind of weird. I don't like it. I want to be like, no, stop.
Oh. I always feel weird when someone compliments me because I'm just like, thanks, you too. Like, what do I say?
Thanks, you too. Right back at you.
It's kind of like when the waiter brings you food and he's like, enjoy your food. And you're like,
thanks,
yeah, you too.
too.
And then you're just like, oh, I'm fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
The sensitivity and artistic flair make cancers compelling and relatable. They have unique ability to touch the hearts of those around them and make everyone feel incredibly seen.
Oh, so sweet.
Weaknesses, on the other hand.
I bet these will be good.
Again, I'm going to feel called out. Symbolized by the crab, cancers are recognized for their signature defense mechanisms, sharp snapping claws that pinch, and a hard, impenetrable shell for them to hide. It's not easy for this sign to be vulnerable, so when it feels like its sensitive spirit has been disregarded, whether that is actually true or not, the sign will resort to serious passive-aggressive behavior to protect its mushy-gushy heart.
Well, that's could not be any more true.
And
Mushy gushy heart.
once cancer retreats, good luck getting cancer to open up again.
Yep.
Indeed, cancer often
That's
builds
hard.
walls to protect their emotions, which can make them seem distant and overly cautious. By setting healthy boundaries, focusing on self-care, and learning to balance their protective instincts with a bit more flexibility, cancers can better manage their emotional world.
It's definitely you.
All right, as far as my Cancer moon. When the moon is in Cancer, it is considered to be in its domicile or most comfortable position because the moon rules Cancer. This alignment intensifies the moon's quality, making emotions, intuition, and the need for security key for those with this placement. The sensitivity makes them incredibly nurturing and caring, making them the go-to person for emotional support in their circle. However, this depth comes with challenges such as moodiness and being overly emotional.
Facts.
I feel called out.
Facts.
The nurturing instinct of a Cancer moon is unmatched. They are naturally inclined to care for and protect those they love, often in going out of their way to ensure their loved ones are comfortable and secure. Mm-hmm. This protective nature can sometimes border on being possessive or clingy, but it stems from a place of deep love and concern.
Yep.
Facts.
Truth.
As far as my rising, Sagittarius rising are born with the aforementioned 9th sign of the zodiac on their ascendant, making lucky Jupiter the ruling planet. Jupiter. Their symbol is the archer pointing his arrow at the boundless and infinite sky. This gives them the vibe of optimism, adventure, and thirst for knowledge.
Ooh.
Sagittarius is
Are you thirsty?
always is
Thirst trap.
a freedom-loving, mutable fire sign, symbolizing enthusiasm and a passion for ideas and exploration.
Wait, you're the fire sign?
Sagittarius is.
Ah, gotcha. What's Cancer? Did you
Water.
say that? I'm a dumbass. You said crab. Crabs live in water.
Yes. Duh!
My name's Randa.
Those with a Sagittarius ascendant are always seeking to expand their horizon. These fiery folks are known for their open-mindedness, love of travel, and innate curiosity that drives them to seek new cultures, benefits, and experiences. With sunny disposition on the surface, they have a strong sense of personal values and can come across quite dogmatic when left unchecked. Sagittarius rising are eager, lively, and always ready for a new challenge.
Truth.
Yeah,
That's pretty much you to a T.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Audrey, I hope you're ready because it's your turn.
It's your turn.
January 6th, 1993 at 4:24 p.m.
Ooh.
Your sun is Capricorn, your moon is Gemini, and your rising is Cancer.
Oh, snap.
The ruling...
Hold on. Before
Okay.
you get into this, I was literally telling Audrey that her and my sister both have, like, they share birthdays, and she was like, I love finding birthday, like, buddies or
Birthday twins.
So, does this mean that her and Sam would have almost the same...
They would have the same sun.
Okay.
Your moon is what your time of birth determines your moon.
And the location is...
And the location determines your rising.
Gotcha.
Which is, it's going to be the sign that's rising on the east at the location you were born. On the eastern horizon.
Interesting. Okay, so Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer.
Correct.
Okay.
So the ruling planet of Capricorn is Saturn. Saturn is
Ooh.
the planet of limitation and contraction and the trials of life experience, also known as the planet of life lessons, responsibility, and karma.
Ooh.
Saturn is the timekeeper of the zodiac.
Ooh. Okay.
So we're back to our friend allure.com.
You go alert.
The last earth sign of the zodiac, Capricorns and their unique spirits.
Did you just say cancer cords?
Capricorns? I might have. I don't know. We'll find out when I go to edit. Capricorns and their unique spirits are powerful, to say the least.
Hilarious.
This lady basically explains that she's worked with thousands of clients for nearly 10 years as a professional astrologer and can confirm that there's something that makes Capricorns extremely special.
Oh.
Perhaps it's their fearless ambition, their limitless resilience, their ability to keep pushing forward even in the face of challenging adversity and painful strife. Or maybe it's their secret wild side that's very rarely depicted in standard personality assessments, but that rumbles within the soul of every Capricorn. Not everyone gets to see Capricorns ordering rounds of tequila, dancing on tables, and staying out until the crack of dawn, but that rebellious, untamed spirit is a Capricorn asset. Indeed, inside every earnest Capricorn is a mischievous troublemaker, which, side note, in tarot, Capricorn is symbolized by the Devil card.
Is that because it's mischievous?
Yes.
Mischievous.
Though this earth sign may seem a bit conservative and restrained at first, Capricorn's closest friends and lovers know that the sea goats love to party.
I beg your finest fucking pardon. Sea goat?
Sea goat.
Is that where the cancer corn comes in?
Sure.
Cancer, water, sea.
Interestingly, Capricorns are said to age backwards.
Ooh.
They become increasingly youthful, optimistic, and playful as they mature.
Audrey, you are very pretty. That's you, girlfriend.
Capricorn is symbolized by the sea goat, which is a mythological creature with the body of a goat and a tail of a fish. The imagery speaks to Capricorn's bifurcated abilities.
Syrup?
Capricorns are skilled at navigating both the material and emotional realms.
Okay.
They scale the steepest mountains. Capricorns rule the knees, making it easier for this sign to climb.
What did you just say? They roll the knees?
They rule the knees,
Oh.
making it easier for this sign to climb, while simultaneously building up their psychic fortitude. Capricorns are relentless. Mm-hmm. They are determined to overcome whatever stands in their way. They have big picture, long-term goals, and they absolutely don't want to be bogged down by annoying details or superfluous information. However, because of their unwavering focus, Capricorns can sometimes be perceived as cold, unemotional, or even cutthroat. But that's only because Capricorn has perspective. If it won't matter in 5 years, Capricorn simply cannot be bothered with it today.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure that, I think my sister's a Capricorn too, and that could not be
More true.
true.
Absolutely. Capricorns are known to be extremely hardworking visionaries, leaders, and trailblazers. Capricorns are dynamic individuals who express a unique balance of confidence and humility. They have a grounded, practical spirit that makes people feel comfortable in their presence. Although they're very selective about who they let into their lives, Capricorns are incredibly gracious friends who pride themselves on honesty and loyalty. One important thing to note is Capricorns definitely don't sugarcoat.
No.
As for their weaknesses,
Oh boy.
of course, Capricorns must remember that not everyone wants, needs, or desires the same lifestyle Capricorn lives. Although Capricorn is extremely ambitious and their determination is undoubtedly extremely inspiring.
Expired.
It's important that Capricorns don't impose their standards on others. It's no problem when Capricorn focuses on their own aspirations, but projecting their values on their closest friends and family is a totally different story. Capricorns must remember to keep their eyes on their own paper. After all, not everyone wants to climb the ladder straight to the top. Some folks want to live a calm, relaxed, and peaceful existence, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. As far as the Gemini moon, it navigates the world with the agile mind and flexible personality. They have an innate ability to adapt to varying situations and often showcase a remarkable talent for communication and storytelling. This section breaks down, doesn't matter. Anyway, this one comes from Cosmopolitan. If the moon was parked in the sign of Gemini at your exact moment of birth, your inner world is attuned to its vibrations of the planet Mercury.
Mercury.
Gemini's ruling planet. This means that...
So we have the same planet?
Correct.
Ooh.
This means that you process emotions through an intellectual lens. You need to talk and sometimes even write about your feelings. Words and communications in general are one of your superpowers. You were born to feel your way around the world through mental interactions. You are a natural charmer, attracting a wide variety of people from all walks of life.
True.
Curious as you are well informed and feel the need to try many different pleasures that life has to offer.
I would say that describes Audrey.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. While having a Gemini moon is a lot of fun, you probably notice that your feelings can sometimes be restless as your thoughts. This is especially true when drama arrives. Life gets challenging or you need to make important decisions. With your moon in Gemini, you do best when you pause and understand the full spectrum of your emotions before expressing them to others. So from the centerofexcellence.com, we talk about Cancer rising, which means that you are across as sensitive, nurturing, and empathetic. Your rising sign represents your outward behavior, your style, and your first impressions. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and people with Cancer ascendants, or rising, tend to have an aura of calm and approachability. You might be drawn to your roles that involve care, whether it's for family, friends, or even professional sense. He's just in there playing.
He's just having a heyday.
Cancer rising individuals tend to have the incredible intuition. They can sense the emotion of others even before a word is spoken, allowing them to provide comfort and reassurance when it's needed most. The emotional depth can sometimes lead to mood swings or overwhelm, but it also helps Cancer ascendants form strong, meaningful connection with others. All right, so I did pull our horoscopes.
Are they super long? Yes.
Yeah.
Should we just do Audrey's for this one?
We can do that. So the whole reason this came up is because she wanted to know what was going on and what she could do to essentially help, right?
Mm-hmm. She was wondering why her life was such a mess. I think those were her correct words.
So I pulled our horoscopes.
Oh, snap.
This is for the month of November. So this is for the Cancer rising horoscope. The mounting tension in your relationship might feel transformed. Oh, also, hold on, before we get too far. These are pulled from CondeNestTraveler.com. Anyway, the mounting tension in your relationship might feel transformed on the other side of this month. So if you're feeling on edge going into November, rest assured that the energy will shift once you confront the issue head on. Mars, which has been agitating you during its 2-month stay in Cancer so far, completes its opposition with Pluto on November 3rd, bringing things to a boil between you and a significant other. Though you will need to bring plenty of awareness to your own reactivity, defensiveness, and triggers, summoning the internal fortitude to go there with somebody else might be the only way through this gauntlet.
Go there.
I don't know. I'm just reading what's wrote.
I'm just reading what's wrote.
Also, on November 3rd, Mars exits Cancer for now.
Uh-oh.
Venus enters your 7th house of partnership on November 11th, and Pluto exits the part of the sky forever on November 19th. All of these... Your dang child. All of these events will lessen the intensity you're feeling right now and perhaps even dissipate the conflict to some extent. Venus's presence provides opportunity for repair, and Pluto's exit brings a massive chapter of your life to a close. One that has catalyzed deep, uncomfortable awakenings in your relationship and forced you to face your own shadow through the shadows of others since 2008.
Oh, snap.
Take this opportunity to decompress and take stock of your inner landscape, because Mars will return to Cancer while retrograde in January, and your training montage will resume at that point. Just maybe without so much of a relational intensity and shadowy opponents.
So what the fuck does that mean? She's going to have to, like, decompress all of this stuff just for it to go back, and then she's going to struggle again? Is that what I got from there?
Basically, take the opportunity to decompress and take stock of your inner landscape.
What does that mean? Stock of my inner landscape.
Look inward at what's going on. I don't know. Google it. To avoid that need a vacation from vacation feeling, here are some editor-vetted and expert-approved tips for true relaxation. Saturn also... Oh, wait. Sorry. I think I might have accidentally copied an ad there. Apologies. Back to your horoscope. Saturn also... Wait.
What the fuck did you just read?
To avoid that need a vacation from your vacation feeling, here are some editor-vetted and expert-approved tips for true relaxation. My bad. I don't have any tips for relaxation.
That is hilarious.
Sorry. Anyway, back to your horoscope.
Oh my
Now that the brakes are...
That is hilarious.
Saturn also spends the month stationing direct in your 9th house of travel, beliefs, and education, exact on November 15th.
Maybe the travel plays into the need of vacation.
Maybe. Since late June, certain things about that area of your life may have felt up in the air, or at least not as rigidly set in stone, giving you permission to play within those flexible conditions and move the goalpost. Now, the provisional period is ending as things settle into a more fixed parity. Paradigm.
Do you need some assistance?
Paradigm again.
Paradigm.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure. How are you recommending yourself now to that long haul pilgrimage or the quest for meaning you've been on for the last year and a half? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a few steps, and your doubt can be your biggest teacher. It's time to learn once more into the due diligence of seeing this process through to the end, of wrestling with your faith, asking the hard wrestling with your faith, asking the hard questions, and staying the course.
Dude, you did not. Wrestling with your face?
Wrestling with your faith.
How rude. So, what can we... I feel like that was a lot.
If I had to narrow it down, it's going to be a great time for self-reflection and figuring out what you want.
I feel like that's easier said than done.
Absolutely.
Because I suck at that shit.
I also did bring one more thing. Hello? I brought one more thing. And that was a life path number.
What
Or
is-
our life path numbers. Get a little bit witchy here.
Oh.
So, there is a little bit of math that goes into it. Basically, you're going to take your birthday, all the numbers of your birthday, and add it together.
Okay.
So, like for me, I'm June 27 of 1995. It's 6 plus 2 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5.
Okay.
And essentially, you narrow that down until you get to one number. So the total to that was 39. So 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So my life path number is 3. A 3 generally...
I beg. Huh?
So you add your birthday together.
Okay.
Mine equals 39.
Okay.
That's a 2-digit number. You want a 1-digit number.
Okay.
So then you take 3 plus 9, which is 12. That's still a 2-digit number. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So my life path number is 3, which is creative, social, expansion, energetic, expressive, enthusiastic, and communication.
Interesting.
As for you,
Oh.
you are very special because your life, and typically life path numbers are 1 through 9. There's no double digits, right? Because if you did a double digit, you had to keep adding them together.
Right.
Except 11, 22, and 33. Because if it's the same number, you're not supposed to narrow it down.
Oh.
You are very special
Oh.
because your life path number is 11.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
the life path number 11 is a mighty number which has great potential to be inspiring soul for others. People with 11 life path number have
Little old me.
have the ability to be magical and impressive with their skills and capabilities. You can be both a source of energy and a source of light for others and eradicate them with your wisdom.
Oh, that's okay.
Not only energetic, but you have certain aura that fills up the room as you enter, as you have the ability to pass on the energy with others around you.
Ain't that the truth?
It may not be less of a remark, but you may not be aware of the potential you have inside of you. You can inspire, influence, and affect many people, though you may have been misunderstood since your childhood, which is why you are bashful and reserved in your essence.
Ooh, that kind of hit home.
Life Path 11 is numerology Life Path 11 in numerology startle people with your ability to mold situations apart from inspiring them to be just as energetic as you. You may not be aware of the surrounding that you create with your aura, but you do influence many people around you without being conscious about it. This suggests that you may be quite powerful and prominent in your essence. Your life path number 11, or you as a life path number 11, are a bag of wisdom, a source of truth, and a soul with an abundance of knowledge who is very intuitive by nature. You have insight, solutions, and a natural charm that makes you the center of attention.
Oh.
Even though you may not want to be.
Facts.
Even when you have to make a rational decision or present an idea, you always tend to have the perfect answer without racking your brain. This comes naturally to you since it is a gift from your higher source of power. You may even be deriving the information directly from the source of your subconscious or unconscious mind to the conscious dimension of life without you being aware of it at all. Whatever it is, you are extremely wise, distinguished, and noteworthy with your presence.
So what you're saying, I'm pretty fucking awesome.
Yes, you are very special.
Aww.
And if you ever were to decide to become in tune with the other side of things, as in the alive side of things,
Oh my god.
you would be able to connect very, very easily.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying. That just gave me goosebumps. I would die.
I know.
I think I would shit.
If you were to ever decide to open your quote-unquote third eye, you would be able to do it very easily.
My brown eye.
Not your brown eye. Your third eye.
Remember before we started recording?
You have witchy capabilities, and I hope you know that.
How the fuck? That's so crazy. Dude. You know, you ever like hear something about yourself and you're just like, that's me? Like right now I feel dumbfounded right now. I'm like, there's no way that's me. Like the fact that I'm a triple Virgo and apparently I've got some like
special life path number
shit. Third eye shit.
Everybody has a third eye. It's whether you choose to open it or not.
How do you even open it?
That's when you get in tune with your witchy side.
How do you do that?
Talk to Ricky.
Oh. Mitchell would kill me.
I know he would.
He'd be like, no, don't do it. That's crazy.
Yeah. You are very special.
Aww.
You're special.
Thank you. So are you. See?
I'm not as rare as you, though.
That's crazy to me. Double fucking life path, number 11 of all things. It's actually funny because every time I look, well, not every time I look at the clock, there's only 2 times to look at the clock, but it's usually 11:11.
It's a great time to look at the clock. 11 has a lot of meaning to it.
Or, I always look at the clock and I see Mitchell's birthday, which is 10:15.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to look into that. We'll have to do like a witchy episode and talk more about
I would love that.
Numbers and symbols and stuff.
So like I think that stuff is really like interesting and like really intriguing. But I'm also really nervous to do it because I feel like once you start, you can't stop.
Absolutely. That is accurate.
And that's where I'm kind of like, because, okay, you probably get the same thing, but on TikTok, there's always those like spiritual people and like the
I get 'em all the
palm
time.
readers and like most of it's just like spam bullshit. But there was one that was saying something about like you have like a loved one that passed and like you're struggling with like X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's actually pretty accurate. But I'm also like, I'm sure.
How do you know?
Yeah. You know, like that's just weird.
I get it. But that was a little bit of a longer episode. I hope you enjoyed. I loved this idea of doing like a listener suggestion.
Yeah.
So please send them in if you have them.
Yeah. That was
especially when it comes to this kind of thing. This is very intriguing to me. I love learning about it. I love
it too, but I also feel like that was a lot of like words.
It was.
Where I'm just kind of like it's really hard for me to like
be confusing.
Process. So I hope Audrey, that we helped your hot mess in a sense. Hopefully.
If not, join our Hot Mess Express. Woo, woo.
Yes, we're right there with you, sister. We are right there with you. But yes, this episode goes out to Audrey. Yes. She gave us the idea.
You go, Glen Coco.
You go, Glen Coco.
All right.
We love you guys.
Yeah. We don't know exactly what's in store for next week just yet.
Negative.
But we'll see you there.
Have a great week.
Follow us on socials. Like, subscribe, comment.
Give us some more ideas. All the things.
All the things.
All the things.
On all the things.
Finger
and we will
guns
see
back.
you next week.
Bye.
Bye.